Hey guys, it's Lukewarm Reviews. I wasn't gonna make this today, but I kind of have to take advantage of opportunities to make videos when I get them, especially because I'm about to go out of town for like 2 weeks, and probably won't have time to record any. But I just saw Call Me By Your Name. I literally got home 10 minutes ago. And I'm going to try to talk about it. I'm going to do my best. I'm just going to keep it brief, I think. But expect this to be more subjective and incoherent, maybe, than some of my other reviews. Because I can't really articulate how much I liked it. So I'm just going to start with my four-part structure, and I'm going to try to go through it there. The viewing experience. I mean, it feels so huge. It feels so all-encompassing. Even though it happens over the course of a summer, it really feels like it encompasses everything that it is to be young. And I think that's because it's because of the setting, because it's in the summer, so there's no school. It's set in a small town in northern Italy, so you can kind of like go where you want and do what you want. The kids have a lot of, and they're not really kids, they're young adults, they're like 17, 18. You have a lot of freedom. And it also, there's no really, I guess there's a TV, I guess there was a TV in one shot. I don't know, but there never really is a lot of like TV or anything like that. So there's a lot of reading. There's a lot of just like hanging out and swimming, and it's also really, really deeply entrenched in nature. And there's a lot of focus on the outside world and the natural world. And I think because of all of these things combined, it has this inescapable sense of freedom and abandon, and it got me real hard. Like the whole time I was watching it, I was just like, I've never even been to Italy. And my family is certainly very different from the one that is portrayed here. And I'm not a big reader. I wasn't like this kid when I was a kid. But because of the way the movie's made, I felt like it was speaking to me. I'm just going to move on. Is it original? Yeah. If there was one thing I could change, it's just that everything is like, it's like I wish that there was something not so good about like this about Elio or his parents, but he's just so cool. He's just so cool and smart and good at everything, and so are his parents. And that was bothering me like just a little bit at the beginning, and then I forgot about it. So take that with a grain of salt. Because the acting, moving on, is unbelievable. This kid is going places. When I saw the Golden Globes nominations lineup, and it's Timothy, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Timothy Chalamet, I think, Denzel Washington, Tom Hanks, I think. It was whatever. It was Timothy Chalamet against a bunch of like real heavy hitters, and I was like, "Ooh, wow, this kid better be good." And that was before I saw this movie. And he's real fucking good. He's really good. He's really, really good. I think it's probably the best performance I've seen this year so far. He's also in Lady Bird, just kind of a little bit. But yeah, apparently it's the year of Timothy Chalamet, because he just knocks it out of the park. Also, Michael Stuhlbarg is amazing, and he's in Shape of Water as well. It's a great year for him. There's a scene that the two of them have together near the very end that is probably my favorite scene of the year so far. I cried a bunch, cried so much. Just like A+, number one, like best movie family of all time. His parents are like so cool and so supportive and so amazing. Armie Hammer is great as well, but I kind of had to like it's not a movie about like them. In a way it is, but it's not. It's about Elio. And it's the film really insistently is told from his point of view. And once in a while it was like it almost took us into like Oliver's point of view, and I found that very unwelcome. I didn't want to, because it's about Elio. And it's about the way the relationship affects him, and it's about him discovering his himself. Last thing, the cinematography is crazy. There are a couple of really long shots that are super nice. The colors are, it's in Italy. The colors are gorgeous, beautiful. And then, of course, the music. They had to make it Sufjan Stevens. They had to. Like, I really feel like this film is very specifically targeted at my demo. Me and my peers. Like, I know a guy who I feel like this movie's about him. So Sufjan Stevens was a very smart choice, but also just beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous. And there's a lot of really, really great classical music too. That's it, I guess. I'm floored. I cried a lot. I feel different. You'll hear me talk about this more in my wrap-up 2017 videos, I'm sure. I'm not sure exactly where it's gonna sit, but you'll hear more from me about this movie. I'm gonna go watch this and make sure that it's okay before I post it, because I don't know anything about what I just said. Okay, bye!